Hi there. Thanks so much for jumping on. My name is Brittany Patterson, and for those of you that don't know me, I'm an online health and fitness coach. I absolutely love talking about nutrition and how food is our best medicine, how fitness and exercise can boost our mood, our confidence, our endorphins, make us a more patient mother and wife. But I also enjoy talking about our mindset and how our thoughts fuel our bodies and fuel our actions and our daily habits. Today, I want to talk to you about a concept that I've learned and began implementing over this past couple years. I've actually read the specific book that I'll be sharing with you 6 times. It's an absolutely amazing book that has taught me how to control my thoughts, or at least the best to my ability. So today I want to talk to you about surrender. And listen on, I don't want you to immediately assume what it's about. I'm going to give you some steps on how to implement it, but it's something that has changed my life. I'm going to give you an example from my personal life, but I first just wanted to reiterate that everybody's life is different, everybody's circumstances are different. Here's basically what surrendering is. It's free falling back into the universe and expecting it to catch you. Such a simple concept, but so hard to implement, right? Like everything's going to work out. Well, of course everything's going to work out. You're watching this video. Of course you're okay, and everything has worked out up until this point. However, on those days and moments where life is total shit, it's important and crucial to have this concept at least somewhere in your head. And that's how far this has gotten me. So think about it like this. If you've made a decision, which is step 1 of surrendering, making a decision, then creating a plan, following through with it, and then surrendering. So if you've made a decision, no matter how big or small, whether it's to quit the job you hate or to start a fitness program, you need to create a plan, whether that be, if it's working out. Are you working out at home or at the gym? How many days a week are you working out? Are you getting up early or staying up late? If it's to quit your job, maybe you're starting to look at new jobs, starting to apply and go to interviews, sharpen up your resume, whatever that may be. You need to follow through, which is the hardest step of this process, because as soon as you make a decision, especially one that's going to better your life, life is going to throw you some curveballs. There's this amazing quote that I read that said, "When taking great leaps forward, life often turns to shit before it turns to shinola." How true is this? As soon as you decide that you're going to quit your job and you're going to start looking for one that makes you happy and fills your purpose and drives you, you start applying and you start going to interviews. You show up to the interview and realize that, there's a hole in your skirt. Or on the way to your interview, you have a flat tire and you're late. And it's just like these moments where you're like, well, maybe I'm not supposed to do this. Those are the thoughts in your head that are toxic. And it's time to retrain your brain to think, this is just the universe throwing me a curveball. This is just the universe testing me and making sure that this is what I really want. And since you've made the decision that this is what you want, it's going to be that much easier to answer, yes, this is what I want. I'm going to follow through with this plan regardless. So here's just a personal story from my life. And again, it's not all roses and butterflies all the time. I'm going to be completely honest with you. But so my story is my husband and I have decided that we were going to move. Earlier this year, we were faced with a decision and decided on June 1st, we were going to be living in a new home. So we made the decision and we created a plan. We were going to find a home closer to the kids and grocery stores and gas stations. And we decided that we were going to spend the free time on the weekends either at open houses or with our realtor. We decided that we were going to buy a home. We followed through with that plan and began looking at homes, went to probably 35 to 40 houses and could not find anything. And instead of following through with the plan, moving to a home closer to the kids, grocery stores, and gas stations, I lost hope. I didn't believe that the universe had my back. I didn't believe that things were going to work out. I was in a really bad low, and I remember arguing with my husband that we're never going to find a place that allows all the bedrooms that we need and dogs that we have and close to the kids and all these things that I want to happen. We're not going to find it. I've completely lost hope. I know I've talked about how lucky I am to have the husband that I do, but this is just another bragging moment. My husband has a pristine memory of all the times in our life that we were at a low, whether that be financial or emotional. And magically, things have worked out. Whether that be a financial low, we're low on our budget, we're low on our income, and then all of a sudden, out of complete nowhere, Chris gets a side job and we're back up again. And it's just those moments that he reminded me that he was like, Britt, look at this. Look at all these moments in our life that we thought it was going to be absolute hell. And things worked out. Just like things have worked out in your life. You're sitting here and you're listening to this, and everything up until this point has worked out. So I got back on the plan, and we decided that we were still going to move closer to our kids' gas stations and grocery stores. But things were going to be a little bit differently this time. We were going to look for a home to rent. Things were still hard. We looked for 3 months trying to find a home that suited all of our specific needs. And we found one. We're moving in a couple weeks and we're super excited. But that wouldn't have happened without that conversation I had with my husband and without me truly believing in him and the universe that things were going to work out. And that only happened because I had been practicing this concept of surrendering for months. And it only happened because I have been fueling my brain with positive, empowering thoughts I've received from listening and reading personal development books. So here's my challenge to you. I want you to think of something that you've been wanting to do or something that you've been wanting to create. Make a plan and follow through, regardless of the curveballs. Regardless of how shitty life may seem at some moments, things are going to work out because they always have. And nothing great ever came from that comfort zone that you're stuck in. I hope this resonated with some of you, and I hope that it empowers you to make the change you've so desperately wanting to be making. And if it did, please reach out. Either comment below this video or send me a private message and let me know how surrendering in your own life has been beneficial. Thanks so much.